The biggest thing I've noticed, really, that I battled with before was anxiety. It played havoc on a lot of my daily life, and it tied into my personal life and my family life. So it was a big shadow that was there. Well, so you go out to dinner and you just naturally want to sit in a corner, and you're on surveillance mode, and it's draining you. You're not paying attention. Now, sit down. We sit in the middle of the restaurant, middle of the entire restaurant. Sit down and have a nice dinner, and the focus is there. This total change.
It had to make a difference in your relationships.
Yes, yes. My kids and my wife appreciate that. Before, I would process, think continually. Couldn't shut off the machine. Couldn't, my mind was always thinking about things. The next thing I was doing. Sometimes there was even rational thoughts that a lot of people think about what I'm going to do the next day. Some of it was just stuff that really just wasn't irrelevant and kept me up for hours. And now I'm to sleep within probably 5 to 10 minutes, solid sleep. And when I wake up now, I'm really rested. There's a focus, clarity now when I wake up. And probably within 2-3 week period, we've lost a family friend to pancreatic cancer, so I had to deal with a death there. Part of the job, I ended up briefing in Washington, D.C. Usually those were occasions that anxiety attacks would occur. And then within the last week, my son was hospitalized, diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So total lifestyle change for an entire family there. Knowing the way I was before treatment with the technology, and having these life events happen afterwards, huge, drastic changes. I like to use the word resiliency. I was totally capable of handling those, and with minimal impacts. It was refreshing. It was very impressive, and I'm very thankful for that too. It's huge. So the severity before, I would typical anxiety attack, shortness of breath, your heart's beating outside your chest, even to the point where you're sweating, and they would last for until the event or the briefing or whatever the activity was, and then my adrenaline would just come down gradually. After treatment, the panic attack started, but the severity wasn't there. I was a little bit short of breath, and I could feel my heartbeat picking up a little bit. But I would say within maybe 2 to 3 minutes, it was over. I recovered. I just can't explain enough on the benefits of it.
You're kind of happy you did this.
Oh, I'm very happy. Yeah, and my kids, and my wife are as well. My coworkers, they don't know quite what Rodney's done, but they have seen a different Rodney. I've had some comments on that as well. So. If you're skeptical, what I would say to you is it works, but anything of value you have to put some sacrifice into. I was at the bottom of dealing with anxiety and some of these other issues, and I did the research, and you're going to be skeptical. That's just part of our design, but it works. But you've got to sacrifice. You got to put the time in to do it, and you've got to take care of yourself along the way. This technology, it's being used, throughout the United States, and several organizations are using it as a therapy for soldiers throughout the U.S. And No Soldier Left Behind is part of what validated to me, because several of them have gone through this and it's helped them. So if you're out there and you're doubting it, I can't say enough that it's something that's going to work for you. You know, I can't say enough about both organizations. They're doing some really great things, and if you need the help, this is where you need to come to. I've tried the therapy where you go to the small groups and strayed away from that, and no help there. Drugs don't help. If you want real help, want real relief, this is the place to come.